Now, you feel me? There is, a lot of games out there nowadays. Games that haven't even come out yet, and games that are, still fun to play. And yet, I always see people still playing the same games over and over and over. Now, you feel me? Some games people may have nostalgia for them, and that's okay. But in other times, it's just the same games over and over that I see people playing. And then they always say, oh, gaming is dead and gaming is boring and all that kind of stuff. And, the simple solution to that would be just to, play different games. Now, I know you guys are going to probably be like, oh, but what games to play? What games? There is a lot of games out there. And I know, you people too, always play the same games over and over, especially these gun and ball games. You guys know what games I'm talking about. Call of Duty, 2K. These are the two games people play over and over. And then they say that, oh, gaming is dead or there's nothing to play, etc., etc. And you feel me? I just feel like it's a really dumb, thing to say or argument because, like I said, there is other games out there and other genres that people can get into. Even if it doesn't pique your interest, it never hurts to try something new. And like I said, there is a lot of games out there, a lot of games upcoming that you can get into and have fun. Even me here and there, I sit and wonder, like, what can I play? I find something new and I enjoy it. Like, that's how gaming should be nowadays. You shouldn't be playing the same games over and over unless it's a game that's really, really good and it's a game that has aged timelessly and all that stuff, then fine. You can replay that game as much times as you want. For example, you guys know me with Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. Like I said, I replay that game so many times and I never get bored of it. Like, if it's a game like that, then fine. But like I said, the same copy-pasted games over and over, people play over and over. Like, like I said, Call of Duty, NBA 2K, all these games that just have the same shit, just, some updates and that's it. These are the type of games, people play over and over and, they get bored of them. And then they say gaming is dead or there's no games to play because, my guy, you guys play the same game over and over. Of course, it's going to be boring if you don't, switch it up and play something else. And like I said, I just feel like this is a completely dumb, thing to mention because, again, there are other games out there to play and you guys can get into different things. It's not that hard to do, but you just look around, you just maybe search up, best gaming genres or new games to play or whatever you can find and you just get into something new. It's really that simple. And like I said, to have fun in gaming, you got to expand your library. You got to explore, you feel me? Because if you don't do that, again, you're going to just play the same shit over and over, be bored, and then you feel like gaming is boring or this is a waste of time because, again, there's nothing to do. So, you feel me? All I think people should do is just get into different games. Like, somebody tells you to play something new, and I mean, you could give it a try. You don't have to full on play it. You just play it for like a couple of minutes or hours or something. And if you like it, you get into it. If you don't, you don't. Plain and simple. But like I said, people just play the same games over and over and over, and then they complain and say that gaming is dead or there's no games to play because all they do is they play the same things over and over. Again, these games like Fortnite, Call of Duty, 2K, FIFA, all these games that, do the same thing every year, but just like maybe update the roster or change some mechanics, but it's the same premise and the same game over and over. These are the type of games people play and get bored of, and then they complain that gaming is dead. So, you feel me? People need to just play other games. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Nothing much, just a little quick little rant video, just telling people, you feel me, they need to play other games and all that good stuff. Nothing too much. Again, just a little rant, I guess you can say, or topic, talking about this and all that good stuff. If you guys enjoy, let me know down below. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notifications. Drop your thoughts and feelings down below and let me know. And yeah, I'm Nia V2. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy and peace out. I'm out of here.